Hello, this will be my video on Windows deployment services. I'll be setting it up with Windows Server 2016 here. In this video, I will be setting it up, installing it, configuring it to okay, how do I say? I'll be configuring it to work in a way that will install Windows 10 onto a uh, client machine. So I will be installing it, configuring it, and then attempting a deployment with another virtual machine. Right. So what is WDC? Uh, right. So as I mentioned, it will enable admins, such as myself in this case, to install Windows on multiple computers simultaneously over the network instead of having to set up the workstations in a network or with a CD or a USB drive. So for the client computer, all it has to do is once it's connected to a network, it will be able to detect the service from the Windows server, yeah, from the server, and it'll be able to install it just like it would through Ethernet or whatever to the network instead of uh, a disk drive in the form of the CD or a flash drive. So, first thing we're going to do is add the role. So as always, add roles and features, role based, selecting current server, and there is oh sorry, I keep saying WDC. I think that's a conference. Sorry, WDS is Windows Deployment Services. Oh gosh, why did I say that? Anyway, right, so there's a role, adding it, setting it up, right, install and configure Microsoft Windows operating systems remotely on computers that are PXE enabled. That just means Ethernet, power over Ethernet enabled, I'm pretty sure. Right, as it's saying here, it requires that DHCP and DNS services are available. I have them set up here, DHCP and DNS, so we should be all right. Right, so we're just gonna leave all the defaults on. Right, set it to restart automatically just in case, and we're going to start it up. Oh, I'm sorry, PXE doesn't mean power over Ethernet, that's PPOE. No, pre-boot execution environment, which makes a lot more sense. All right, we should be good. Okay, well, that's my network. Oh, all right, where are you? WDS, wonderful, right here. So next up is the configuration. We're going to, let's see if this does it. No. All right, we're going to Windows Deployment Services. So we'll have our initial Windows startup. Right, lovely. Okay, so for the servers we have in this domain, we have just one here. So we're going to get this to work by configuring the server. Right, as it says, as it mentions again, there must be an active DHCP server, active DNS server. Right, I'm going to have it integrated into Active Directory because I'm still using the ADDS as well. Right, so here's the fun part. The remote installation folder is going to be where we install images, boost file. Okay, yes, this part can be on the hard drive itself. Yes, that's fine. Right, respond to all client computers. Alright, that shouldn't be a problem. I don't know what happened there. Okay, I think that's fine. Alright, so now we are going to set up the install and boot images. So the service will have the setup file, the setup information to send over the network onto the client to allow it to be installed. So basically this is where we put the install disk for the OS that we want to install. So we're going to go to install images, add install image. Right, it's just asking to create an image group to house the images that it will have to create, the disk images. All right. For this one, we need to find the install.windows image file on the installation DVD. So I have already mounted. Yes, no. Yeah, it is mounted there, right? No. Wait, hold on one sec. All right, one reboot and fix later. My problem was that I had the wrong file mounted for the setup, but it should be fine now. I should have correctly added. Right, there we go. This is the mounted Windows 10 setup disk. All right, successfully mounted here. So I'm going to just guide. So I'm going to locate the boot and install Vim files in the disks and add them here. Add install image. All right, so it should be here. Right, there we are. Which one was this? Let me make sure I'm in the right one. Add boot image. No. I should have checked where these files were first. All right. That should be it. Call this Windows 10. All right, that's you. Right, sorry about that. My problem in this case was the image that I was using. Something was wrong with it. I don't know. But just moving on, right? We're adding the install image here. So install.wim on this Windows 11 install image. Okay, hopefully everything is all right here. Lovely. Don't know why it's taking so long, but we're waiting. Everything should be all right. Are we good here? I'm saying reading image information. Okay, I'm gonna pause, but this time it's just to give this time to. Okay, we're back. Now, it has taken an unbelievably long amount of time to get to this page for some reason. It took a long time to read the image, I suppose. I don't know. I can't say I understand, but I did some fixes. I got it to work. So just to move on. Right. I want the image to install Windows 11 Pro on the system, so I'm going to just single out that one selection to be provided to streamline things. All right, Windows 11 Pro, right? I literally left this overnight and prayed that it was just loading something. I don't understand why it took so long, but if it worked, then that means nothing was wrong, nothing was incorrect. It just took a long time to process something. I don't know. It can't be like this in real life. So I'm just trying to finish it, man. I'm praying the rest of this Wix and not as arduous a challenge, and I can just finish this video at this point because I don't know. I don't know, man. I ain't even pausing. I don't want to pause because I want to keep an eye on this thing. Okay. All right. So in trying to get to work, I did a test run with Civ 2019. I didn't want to get rid of it, so I left it there. But I'm only going to be focusing on Windows 11 Pro for now, and hopefully that won't cause any issues. Okay, so now that we have Windows 11 Pro, you know what? Now let's disable this. Yes. All right, that should work. Right, so now that I have Windows 11 boot image and install image set here, what that should mean is that the WDS is now ready to deploy Windows 11 onto a client for installation. So the easy part that took 12 hours is done, and now I'm going to do the hard part, which is doing a test run with another virtual machine. So can I give it a good, honest try here? All right. So I created this VM that is set. Oh, it's right here. All right, that is set to boot from the network, which should lead it straight to the WDS and start an installation. Unless I've done something wrong with the network. Let's try it out. Let's see what happens. Right. Yes. Okay, we should be okay. No, saying link status down. Mm-mm. No, it's not working. All right, so unfortunately, I'm having some technical difficulties, but I believe it's due to VirtualBox and whatever changes might have occurred to my system when setting up other servers in the past and getting it connected to the internet and whatnot. Now, I'm hoping that this wouldn't influence the presentation too much, but what I know for sure is that the service is up and running as indicated here. The image group is here with Windows 11 Pro, image, and boot as well. And that's what you need to set up Windows deployment services. I've spent too much time on this topic. I'm going to stop right now, and thank you for your time.